Hi, this is Virginia with the Soldier's Guide to PTSD. I want to take a minute to talk about finding the right therapist, because not every therapist is the right therapist for you. Now, having a therapist that we can trust, that's the cornerstone of our social support network. It is absolutely vital to our recovery from PTSD and moral injury. In counseling, we call that the therapeutic relationship. Healing from PTSD requires radical authenticity on our part, but then a lot of skill and expertise on the part of our counselor. While it may take a while to find the right therapist for you, that's okay. Doesn't mean that you're beyond help. I want to give you an example. In 2008, after my third deployment to Iraq, I was command directed to go to mental health for my own combat-related PTSD. I was at a military treatment facility and I talked with a psychiatrist who was an active duty colonel. I was suicidal, vulnerable, pretty desperate. I really didn't understand what was happening to me, but I knew that I was really sick. I talked with this psychiatrist for the better part of an hour. And then he told me, Virginia, I would love to help you, but there's nothing I can do if you don't choose to be honest with me. I was bewildered. He then clarified by letting me know, Virginia, we all know that women don't really serve in combat. Can't help you if you're not telling me the truth. Yeah. So I wish I were making that up. I was labeled with a personality disorder. Things went from bad to worse for me, and it made a terrible situation just that much worse. Now, I'm not sharing this story for pity. I'm sharing it for awareness. When I became a therapist myself, I found that unfortunately, the experience of being belittled and dismissed is a lot more common than I could have imagined. This is especially true for female military members, persons of color, and anyone who identifies as a part of the queer community. Even in the current environment of Me Too and racial reckoning, clients report to me that they have not been believed when they reported their experiences, either during active duty service or afterwards as a veteran, even when talking with a licensed mental health therapist. Friends, I want to be really clear about one thing. There is no excuse for this behavior from a mental health professional. Jennifer Frade with the University of Oregon, she researches and writes about institutional betrayal, and I really recommend you check out her work for more information. But I say all that to say this. Some therapists are unprofessional or just not good at their jobs. And I'm not trying to be ugly. It just is what it is. Assholes come in all shapes and sizes, even therapists. If a mental health professional chooses not to believe your experience, it says a lot more about them than it does about you. But I know firsthand that the outcome can feel devastating. I encourage you, friend, to advocate for yourself and keep leaning forward because you deserve to get the help that you need to reclaim your life. We have a free quick start guide that's available online at thesoldiersblog.com because la-di-da-di, everybody deserves to reclaim their lives. Learn more about recovery from PTSD and moral injury at thesoldiersblog.com, where you can download our free quick start guide. Also, check out our book, The Soldier's Guide to PTSD. It's available on audiobook, ebook, and paperback. The links are below. Keep it real.